Grace，Hey
Talk，
好開心啊！今日請到 Grace 上嚟啦，就嚟生啦，多謝你啊
！2個月啊 ，I'm so nervous
我知好多人都已經識你係邊個啦，不過你可以介紹下自己先啦。
Hi, I'm G.Racie 黃君興。I'm a singer, actor, soon to become mom, so Christian, lover of Jesus。仲有啲咩咧？我哋喺香港應該都係好多 roles， 唔同 roles。
You're a dancer, you're
yes, that too.
Yeah, you're everything 真係喎。You're just on the go。I
just love learning things. I realize.
Yeah.
但係我係嗰啲咧學好多嘢，但係我唔精咯。
我成日話咁又唔好介意精唔精，我覺得每個人都應該要識多啲嘢，唔使精。但你係好叻嘅
，Jack of all trades a little bit， 即係學嘢快咯。
你跳舞係好勁。
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you are. You are like a good dancer. You sing. I was like, all the sexy moves. I was like, oh, so nice.
It's so funny that 啲女仔咧成日都覺得 yeah, I could be like sexy when I like learn how to dance, and then but then I feel like what was I trying to say? 咦，係咪大肚係會咁㗎？
係啊。
Yeah. But then I think a lot of people they dance for like very different reasons. But I do feel like a lot of girls like they just want to be hot and sexy. I'm like, okay.
How do you feel though? Do you feel that way?
That is definitely one part of it. 即係我應該係 how I got into dancing was 我細個睇4-5歲，我睇咗去咗朋友睇 Mariah Carey 嘅演唱會 like on the TV, and you're just like, wow, like
I want to be her.
The stage, the costumes and the outfits and the lighting and the dancers. So that was very captivating. I think that really opened my mind to, I want to be like that one day. 咁樣咯。
因為你做好多嘢㗎嘛。咁因為你入行係選港姐先啦，選完港姐，然之後就演戲啦，演戲就跳舞啦、唱歌啦。咁多嘢之中你最中意係做邊一樣嘢
？It's so different. Right? It's so different. It's like 你中意做人哋老婆定係中意做人阿媽 ？It's just so different. And 你好中意 different aspects of it. 我覺得跳舞係好 free 嘅，係好 expressive 嘅。我覺得演員咧，你就喺度探索緊someone else's life, and I actually love that. 因為我個人係好 analytical， 好中意去 study 啊、摸索啊、探討啊。And then singing, I feel like it's a bit, for me, it's the more difficult one. It's something I cannot see. I can just hear. And it's more like feeling. And then 我覺得我個 like what is your MBTI？ 我係 ENTP， 即係我係 thinking 多啲嘅。
係嚟 doing 多啲嘅。
你係 doing？OK。
啱唔啱都 do 咗先嘅。
Oh really？OK， 我唔得㗎，我係要諗清諗錯先至做㗎。
我有。
So that's good. You're like very instinctive. 你覺得要去做就去做咯。係咪啊？
但係有時去做錯。
但係
that's okay。我覺得人生係要錯下嘅，唔錯又點知係自己錯咗咧？
係啦，或者你中唔中意咧？起碼嗰件事。
因為我都做過歌星㗎嘛。
Oh, girl, I did not know that。
我係 girl band 女生宿舍 ，and then I went 單飛 ，and then 單飛之後先至調翻轉係去演戲嘅。
Oh, what?
Yeah. Weird way. I love to sing.
Yeah.
But 原來我係中意演戲多過唱歌嘅。
點解咧？你有冇揾咗 like did you find something?
I found a passion. 因為我由細到大，可能爸爸媽媽做醫行，咁就變咗係。
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
我好想表演，好有呢個表演欲。But it took some time. 真係㗎。真係去慢慢去磨練自己啊，去睇多啲，學到多啲，先知道乜嘢係好咯。
你覺得演戲難啲定係唱歌？
依家對於我嚟講，我會講唱歌，
因為好耐冇去 practice。It's a practice discipline。係啦。It's like 學樂器咁咯。Yeah. The more you practice, the better you get. Yeah. 但係你都要睇你中唔中意咯。我望住啲歌手朋友咧，佢哋好似歌不離口咧，and I was like, wow, they really love to sing。但我又冇試過人生去到歌不離口喎。但係我又係好 visual 咯。Like I'm visual and I like to study things. So when I look at 演唱會，it's so much more than just the music and the vocals. It's like about the stage, the storytelling, the thing that 嗰個 artist makes me feel at that moment or like a performance. 咁所以 even though 我冇掂過 drama, I think I quite like drama. In a way that is like 有啲 character 你會好想去 try out and see like what is it like to be this person? Because real life 你唔會咁跳噶嘛。
我問心，因為我唔係一入行就開竅。有一個人我唔知都要講翻，我相信同你一樣都係影響到我哋兩個好深，就係 jazz。Oh
gosh, yes.
If you're listening, I'll send it to you, Jazz.
Yes.
佢真係令我覺得更加愛上咗做戲。
你開竅嗰下係 what happened? Do you remember?
我開竅可能有啲情緒啊、感情，佢令到我，佢帶到我去另一個點咯。咁然之後，但係問心真係我依5-6年先真正自己放開好多包袱嘅時候，先至學識開竅。即係原來你唔係淨係中意你就要去，即係I like it, let's do this。但係原來好深，有好多嘢要好深入去研究去睇咯。
所以你好似 when you have a role， 你有個角色啦，接咗個角色 ，like so what do you do to get into the character？
我跟松哥就係你攞到個 character，你要睇個前後啦，佢冇前後俾你噶嘛，你就去諗呢個人
佢嘅 history，
佢個 history，佢。因為佢冇前傳俾你㗎嘛，你就諗呢個女仔嘅前傳，佢點解會咁樣？你點樣去表達呢個女仔？而佢寫到咁上下已經大結局㗎咯喎，其實佢個尾係點樣？亦都係啦，松哥係
is amazing，
such a blessing， 即係同佢合作過已經係兩三次啦，帶到好多嘢入袋。
松哥係actually
劉松仁
，yes 劉松仁，佢都係我同佢拍過一套華麗轉身 ，but 我其實同佢冇乜戲嘅 ，but we just love to talk. He's so wonderful. 佢有時會喺度留喺度，佢嗰場舞佢都會留喺度睇住我，跟住係 give me some advice。跟住其中一樣佢教我，佢話你真係要聽人哋講晒，因為我個腦有時太快，我轉得好快。我聽你講 ABC， 我已經知道你會講 DEF，
因為劇本已經寫咗係 DEF 㗎啦嘛。
都唔係㗎，有時係同導演傾啊，同啲人傾下嘢咧。but then 我成日都 feel 到，你傾緊，你講緊1、2、3，咁我就知道你會講4、5、6。但係佢話 even if 佢真係講4、5、6 ，you should let people finish。And you never know if it's same look. What if it's A, B, C, and D, E, Z, T? And you're like, whoa, what did you just share? You know? 咁所以佢真係教我去聽咯，係啊。Jazz 就 it's difficult. I realize sometimes with jazz because 我諗太多。佢成日話你唔好出嚟啊，個角色你要 stay 喺入邊。但係我發覺我The moments where 我可以 stay 喺入邊咧 is when I really feel the character。即係有啲 character 你係嗰件衫個 costume 個頭髮個妝is like I love it when 我望住塊鏡 and I can't even recognize myself and then I see someone and then I suddenly 我係可以睇到佢哋點樣行路，點樣唞氣。點樣笑？點樣即係佢望住人嗰啲眼神咧，我已經知道佢諗乜嘢。但係好少角色我會咁樣感受到咯。But 2 of the 角色 was a jazz 嘅 ，like 任務連 and then 花曼 ，which is like 城寨英雄。So I'm very thankful for him。佢成我諗佢見到我嘅逆中逆邪嘅一面咯，因為之後我都係做啲 like evil but 有好多苦衷 and like very。But those roles are fun， 逆中逆邪，
好玩
咯。
因為嗱，我哋大家都係同一個信仰啦。我都想問，因為我以前咧都唔係話I was a Christian and I came out not being one。 So now married as a Christian wife， 即係你會唔會有啲角色你自己會覺得可唔可以做嘅咧？或者because you have always been a strong Christian， 即係我一識你嘅時候，你係好 strong，you're so open about it。So
vocal，
係啊，你會講㗎。哦，你今日點啊 ？Hi babe，how are you doing？ That sort of thing。How are you？I'm like。Good. And then you're let's pray. I'm like, okay. 即係你係咁樣㗎嘛
Yeah.
It's 嗰陣時我唔係唔接受 I was like, whoa.
It might be a bit much.
But that's you.
Yeah.
You've always been like that. 我嗰陣時其實 I was so scared to share my faith. 咁 of course 我係有一段時間唔係唔 believe. I didn't。即係我有去過第二個 path 咯。
OK。
咁呢
一行好容易嘅，
好容易，
好多
但係我亦都係
唔同嘅
識咗好多令我唔舒服嘅 Christians，令我覺得 oh no， 我諗I'm not going to tell people I'm a Christian。
我明，我完全
唔知點解呢行咧係真係遇到好多 they say they're Christians，but they don't act that way，and I'm like
they talk a certain way and then they act a certain way，
and I'm like okay wait。This is how they are.
但係有時候要知道 ，Are they baby Christians? You know, are they still figuring things out? Or
嗰陣時就冇諗得咁深啦，所以就變咗我 I didn't share that much。
明白。
But you've always been like that。即係我有時其實喺廠你記唔記得咧？我哋有時係開通宵噶嘛。我哋唔係一齊開工都會撞到嘅時候都會一齊傾偈。
I love that。
咁你嗰陣時。你已經同你以前嘅老公拍咗好耐拖，right 7-8年㗎啦，嗰陣時已經係。
即係我同你認識嘅時候已經7-8年。係咪啊？
已經你識佢嗰陣時已經係7-8年㗎咯。
我係20年前咯認識我老公 ，My goodness is crazy。跟住1年半後我就嚟咗香港啦。跟住係分咗手嘅 ，because he was quite jealous. And I was like, I can't deal with someone who's asking me
so many questions.
Who is this? Who is that? I'm like, 同埋我係好中意識朋友嘅，like I have like a lot of friends, and 所以 to me 入咗行啦之後，跟住 things came crashing down. And then 有 binge eating disorder, which 我哋呢行好多人都 like have a lot of eating disorder， 因為女 artist
肥啊嘛，然之後邊個又話哇你好肥喎，
係啊你個面啊或者你呢度啊 ，I remember 有個監製叫我你使唔使磨走個 hip 啊 ？I'm like，
我會問佢可以嘅咩
？I was shocked， 係啦，我唔知係可以嘅。I was like 其實我個 hip 女仔有個 hip
練翻嚟嘅喎
，in some sense 你個 S 型啦 ，right？ 如果唔係花曼係一支竹咁，咪 wouldn't have looked nice。但係我係。And then depression, and that's when I found Jesus. And I think 我喺我嘅信仰入邊 it was so real because it was such a big transformation. 我成個人生，我以前係乜都擺自己先 ，cause no one watched out for me. You know, I grew up in New York, and 我同家姐哥哥都唔係話好 close 啦。And then mommy was working all the time. 爸爸 was always in 香港。So it was always me and me defending myself and me trying to figure out life and me watching my back and. 所以 it was all about me, right? Like this hustle mentality, like what can I build from 我自己嘅 career? But when you build everything and you're doing everything you feel is right, 跟住 everything comes crashing down, you're just like, then how do I move on? How do I get out of this hole? 咁嗰時其實好感恩 it was Janet, she was a 06年嘅港姐 so she was like watching out for some of the 07年港姐 and she brought me to this 見證分享 which is
my
like
Janet
your Janet
my Janet
周嘉慧 she's such a sweetheart and when I heard MC Jin's testimony sharing I just bawled 即係好似終於 feel 到原來我一路好想做偶像 like I wanted to be this perfect idol that I would see on stage, right? Like the Britney Spears, the Christina Aguilera, the Mariah Carey. And then when everything came crashing down, it was literally like, God, help me.
Yeah.
And 我第一次聽到神同我講就話 I don't need you to be an idol. I want you to be a role model.
Yeah.
And 無端端就好似一個好大嘅石頭 just like fell off my back. And I felt like I can do this.
Yeah.
As long as I don't need to be perfect, which we can't be perfect anyway.
Yeah.
Like, 咁跟住 he healed me of my depression. I think it was like 3 years later, he healed me of all my binge eating. Because binge eating 會容易翻嚟嘅。即係 eating disorder， 你一去到好 stress 咧，你又會好容易嗰啲
想食嘢啊，
嗰個 habit 會翻嚟嘅。But 有一日 it was just like my sisters like Janice and Stella， 佢哋為我祈禱 like 3 年。And then one day I looked at my apple pie, my apple crumble, which is like my favorite dessert.
Yeah.
又唔使食喎。And I knew that moment it broke.
Yeah.
So 好多嘢都係神幫我一浸一浸咁打破嘅時候 I was just like, thank you God. 即係真係喺神嗰度學到乜嘢係恩典咯。What is His grace and love for us? And then what is like, how can we extend that grace and love to other people?
Yeah.
係啊。
Amazing. 咁 broke up and then somehow got back together in a relationship and then 拍咗好耐拖。
異地戀咗好耐
Yeah.
And then 7 年前就 I'm like, are you gonna marry me? If not, then
Let's not waste time.
yeah, because I'm like turning 30 soon. Yeah, so he made the move, which like I'm very thankful for him. 因為都唔容易一個男人 like 放棄 his family and his career to come to Hong Kong, just come to a whole different new country. Yeah. 咁 yeah. 尤其是 Danny 係同佢屋企人好 close 嘅 so I really appreciate him. But 我又好開心，如果佢唔過嚟，好似 I think it's hard to grow in God. Yeah. I think 香港 is actually quite an easy place. Would I say easy? 但係我喺美國嘅生活係好 it's more chill.
Yeah.
乜都慢慢嚟，乜都做同一件事 it's okay. But then 喺香港 there's so many things.
Yeah.
So when you start something, you can't really like go deep in it. Yeah.
我覺得好難㗎喎，本來因為你太多嘢啦嘛，太多影響，太多嘢令你覺得好哇，我做得邊樣啊？ But 因為你個信仰拍咗咁耐拖，結咗婚 ，Danny came all the way, moved 移民 for your relationship, which props to him.
Yes.
一個男人 to give up. Because 我哋依家 we believe in God, man. Like our husband is the man of the house. We're supposed to support him for him to do all that to come.
Yeah.
Amazing already. 好唔容易.
How did you come back to your faith? 即係你點樣翻
My
返嚟
husband.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Props to John.
Yes, John Z.
John Z. Yes, John Z. So yeah, thanks to him, I came. Actually, 其實我每一次去教會教堂一 worship 嘅時候 I knew this is my home. This is where I'm supposed to be. So I'm a person where worship is really important to me.
Wow.
即係 I talk and I hear him the most or I feel him the most during worshiping.
Is it through musical worship?
Yeah. 即係我係好I feel very blessed, and that's when I can 我同佢溝通可以 connection 再多啲咯。
咁你喺屋企會唔會都自己開下 worship music？
會㗎。
Because like 我哋返同一間教會啦，
而家返同一間教會，
因為你有2個仔啊嘛，so it's just like I always see you everywhere。即係我哋都冇試過 like 坐低嚟咁樣去傾偈或者食個飯。
Yeah.
2個仔 and then 老公 and then I'm sure you guys have a lot of family activities after. So you have quiet time with God. 定係都難咧？喺屋企都好難。
依家俾咗多啲時間我自己啦。我車完個仔返學，我俾半個鐘頭時間我自己坐喺架車度。And then I read my Bible. I get close because I long for him. I feel like 我依2年 I've never longed for him so much.
Wow, that's so great. It's such a great place
like
to
I
be.
want you.
Yes.
I want to hear you.
I want to know you.
Which is a very good thing. Very good thing. But 我覺得人生實有高高低低。
Yeah.
Yeah, there's all the hard times, but I feel like when 你哋兩公婆 is at the same pace, we kind of support each other a lot.
So are you guys usually in the same pace? 定係佢信耐咗？
He's always been a Christian for a very long time.
Okay.
Yeah, but you know 人做嘢更加香港咁大壓力咧。
Yeah.
我覺得係你有時 we do get off the wrong pace.
Yes.
And 好彩 we know it when you're down, I pull you back.
Yes,
when I'm
yes,
down, 你
yes.
一定要學識
Lifting each other up
去做一啲咁嘅嘢。如果唔係，好難捱。而 you know putting God in the center of your relationship.
Yep.
There's nothing better than that.
Because when you put God in the center, is finally when you become humble.
係啦。
因為好多人 even 有啲基督徒我祈禱我老公咁。I was like 我祈禱 about 我老公嘅時候咧 is usually like God's like let me tell you about what you can do, what you need to improve on. I was like oh yes Lord. 即係好 humbling 嘅喎。好多時我諗住即係可能好多人都會諗住我希望咁樣祈咁我老公會 become the perfect husband. But actually
there's no perfect.
And you can't really change someone anyway.
Yeah.
But when you pray like and you ask God like hey God, is there something that needs to change in me? Is there something that I can do better as a wife?
Yeah.
And then God will see your humble attitude or he will humble you in other ways. Like I feel like 你唔 humble 自己神係會 humble 你。
Yeah, in some other way.
And it's interesting that when you are even more gentle and 你俾 more space for 你老公 and you're just praying for him, and one thing I always pray for Danny is like神啊，如果有啲乜嘢咧係阻擋住佢更加可以親近你，更加可以認識你咧 like I cast those out in Jesus' name. I cut it off, whatever it is, right? 因為喺我哋個 earthly mind 咧就係佢打太多遊戲機啦 so I pray that 佢唔中意打遊戲機 or whatnot.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's not even that. It's just anything that's blocking him. 可能係distractions, or it could be like stress. It could be like 點解好似佢睇聖經咁悶嘅 So you just pray for any blockages to 清咯 Yeah, so I feel like 都祈咗好耐禱啦 for even my husband, and like I finally like 近排 see Danny, he's like joined the Bible study.
Yeah, 好似同我老公係嘛
Yeah, they're in the same men's fellowship. I was like wow, 因為以前你話babe 我哋一齊睇聖經 he's like do we have to? I was like it's okay, we don't have to. But now that 佢自己其實每個人呢 even 我哋都要揾到自己去渴慕神嗰個
渴慕定渴望啊係咪渴慕啊叫死咯啲中文我哋兩個都一樣咯
我諗可以渴慕嘅渴望都得嘅應該
我都唔知渴慕係咩
One is hungry and then one is like 渴望 is like hoping, I think.
係咩？我未聽過渴慕啊死啦！
真係㗎？
真係㗎？係啊！我啱啱先睇完你，真係㗎喺度學。
I love that role. It was so fun. Yeah. 任慕蓮真係㗎？點解嘅？
係啊。
Yeah, like when you're hungry for God, because 冇人可以逼你 hungry for God.
Yeah. 應該係話唔好淨係講神啊，冇人可以逼你哋做到任何你哋唔想做嘅嘢。
True,
which is true， 係咪？人生就係，所以揾一啲你自己真係中意嘅嘢而去做，係咪？咁梗係好啦。信咗神之後，我覺得即係我個人都 humble 咗嘅，即係我好似 I give in more。即係點解？我唔問點解㗎啦。I know now is I just pray and I
交託
俾你
give it to him.
即係我知道你實有個原因嘅，你俾得呢樣嘢我實有原因。I don't know what it is.
Like a lesson to learn or something.
咪做住先咯。
係咯，
係咪？
一步一步嚟。
好辛苦㗎，做媽媽亦都好辛苦。同一樣嘢，你都會經過同一樣嘢，就係點解㗎？你去到有時教功課，點解㗎？你都唔識你啦！你咁樣係唔係你點樣交託俾神咧？係你教佢，你明唔明嗰樣嘢？即係你會人生你就會經過好多呢啲嘢，感受感覺。
I think actually，當你幾時最明白神嘅心咧？係 when you become a parent。 所以我覺得你應該做咗父母之後，你係更加更加知道 Lord thank you for your patience because I'm like 望住個小朋友
係啊，真係㗎，
係咪啊？
我真係做咗媽媽之後更加去 long for him， 因為 I need him， 我都已經話我好勁㗎咯，即係 my patient is like，我係連我老公都話你好勁啊。
Okay, you're like a very patient person.
I'm like, oh God, I need some more. 即係你明唔明啊 ？I need more. But yeah, I think it's a learning curve. 即係我覺得每個女性或者每一個人去到每一個位，你即係 you learn different things. You long for different things.
Yes.
And it's okay to do it. In a healthy way.
Yeah, because God gives us different desires for different things as well. 係啊，
咁你咧例如，因為你比我相信神更加早啦，你會唔會例如你拍嘢嗰陣時，你會唔會我有啲角色或者有啲嘢我唔可以做，因為 it's not good. I've been debating about this as well.
好多人問我呢個問題，我真係覺得係 when the role comes and 你唔平安啦。因為你有時你就係要 you know, because God gives you peace. Even if 一個好大膽嘅 role， 但係 you just have so much peace because 你知道神會 bring you through that character。因為聖經都有 prostitute 噶嘛，聖經都有啲 more like like 如果係一個 like 如果我要做 Judas right I'm the one who betrayed Jesus 咁 someone has to act that role and it doesn't mean that person is evil in real life。咁我成日都覺得係要如果一去到唔 peaceful 我就要停啦。Why am I not peaceful？ 咁我都試過push 一個 such a big role。It was like 個女主角 for 電影。And then they added this like girl bed scene。And I think I had to be in like a tea bag。And I was like， 我諗翻如果有一日我有仔女嘅時候 ，and then 佢哋啲朋友仔 send this to them。I can't.
即係
I think intimacy I'm okay. Like 兩公婆 like you know intimate scenes I'm okay. Even 男女朋友。But then if it's like 硬係有啲嘢我會覺得過唔到嗰條線，我係冇 peace 咧。咁無論幾大嘅 opportunity, I have to turn it down for God. Because there's a reason why I can't move forward. There's a reason why like 我 feel 到 if I do it like 我應該會 regret 咯。咁嗰啲時候我覺得就要小心啲咯。Have you ever hit a role？
有，最緊要係我同我老公結咗婚，結咗噶啦。咁 we were 我話有床上戲喎。
Oh
yeah
okay
he was uncomfortable John he was like why how
is it like 你老公 in the role like
講緊係我以前個男朋友。
Oh okay
yeah 以前個男朋友咁有條片即係總之係咁樣嘅嘢啦。嗰陣時家族一啊 OK leak 咗條片 but he was uncomfortable okay but then my dad reminded me one thing 你演戲 because you know my dad 又係做呢行啦，你自己諗清楚你係乜嘢先，你係演員嚟嘅。咁你我知，咁我又要理會我個老公嘅感受喎。你明唔明？即係嗰個感覺，我又明喎。其實 I was stuck in the middle， 但係最尾我哋同導演諗咗一個方法去拍而唔使做到一件咁嘅事嘅。Of course， 但係嚟緊即
係又有個意識，但係又未必去到咁盡。
係啦，但係我其實呢一刻我都未諗得通啊，所以我就想應該點樣去處理咧？因為唔似啊，再唔似一個因為。
He's usually quite like 係咪啊？即係 quite like go ahead babe
yeah do it
yeah
呢樣嘢 he would ask what are you doing acting 即係我要講咯，佢要係令到佢即係我都要安撫佢咯。
明白。反而即係所以 it's more like intimate scenes， 但係 you have to be more mindful。你嗰啲殺人啊、變態啊嗰啲
do it，just kill them，just do it。Yeah。How did you do？
I have to say that there was this role。 汪海晴 ，so she was a sociopath。咁我嗰時要睇好多 sociopath 反社會人格嘅書啊，psychopath、sociopath。I watch so much stuff， 但係 because I'm so visual， 我淨係俾自己睇書，因為我驚我睇太多嗰啲片咧，
你都 short 咗。
我會傻，我會傻。但係我的確記得好難入嘅個角色，但係一入咗咧又好難出喎。我記得有一日我洗面啦，落妝拍完幾場戲要洗面咧 ，I looked at myself, I got scared。
真係啊！
我喺度落妝望住自己隻眼 ，and then I felt her, I felt her, and I was like, oh shit,
no,
oh shoot, I was like, oh, and then 即刻祈禱咯。I was like, Lord, this is not me. I'm not cold-blooded. I'm not like without empathy and compassion, like 我唔會殺人唔眨眼。No, I just cast it out。係啊，但係又難喎，因為你入翻又唔係咁容易喎，所以我覺得有啲角色係真係要 pray for 神嘅恩典係包住你，真係要知道自己係做緊戲。但係 at that moment，
好難嘅。
You're not supposed to 覺得自己做緊戲，因為你唔係演緊一個角色，你係活緊啊嘛。If you can, if the role actually allows you to be like completely 喺佢嘅世界入邊 living, I feel like that's the best。
你係咪都係呢幾年先可以拿捏到啲角色係 in your living like？我係呢幾年先覺得我就係 Nana，我就係佢。我係呢幾年先，我以前就演啊 ，OK 好 OK。
Nana 係咁嘅，點
，OK 咁樣
係啦。
But 好深啊！開始呢幾年即係 I'm her。我一入嚟我化完妝，我已經係即係一 action I'm her。Bring it on.
That's the best. That's the best because 你可以 let go of many things. Like 你唔使不停喺度思考你而家呢一下似唔似佢？Is this something she would say? Is this something she would do? But you were just like，
我係咁噶，佢係咁講。
係啊，佢係咁講嘢噶。跟住呢個對白佢唔會講噶。You already know。係啊，但係又唔容易係咪啊？即係唔會係每一個角色都會咁容易。like 入到咯，因為其實有啲角色佢某一方面好似你，跟住你有時講嘢咧，你 like oh gosh I hear 黃君興，and I was like no，係有啲角色我會成日都聽到黃君興嘅， and I was like
即係突然間跳咗出嚟咯，係
啊，你會點解呢把聲咁熟嘅？like 但係有啲角色你係難啲入嘅。但我覺得可能某啲演員，我唔知其他人係點，係咪咩角色都入到嘅咧 ？Like I wonder，
視乎咯。我想問你 TVB 啦，工廠式啦，我哋大家知嘅拍法，拍好多。我諗我最高峰係一年拍4套，跨年咁樣拍 ，which I was so drained。That's
so crazy。
我試過最高峰啦，學到好多嘢嘅，其實
你吸收好多
嘢，你其實中意嘅嗰個過程，但係我都決定我都要出去闖一闖。I was never， 其實我從來唔係 TVB artist 嚟嘅，我只不過係 by contract 佢簽俾佢哋拍嘢。What made you leave 到？點解你會決定我唔再簽啦。佢你係最高峰嚟嘅喎，你算係喺 TVB 啱啱 hit 到嗰幾套最好嘅劇，而你去我走啦。
I think 年紀啦。因為我入公司嘅時候嗰14年啦，like it was like 我14年先走，咁所以 when it was hitting 12年咧，咁你知佢哋又會揾你傾約噶嘛。咁跟住你就諗緊我嚟緊。如果又留喺度5年 ，and then I'll become around 40。and then 我唔知點解我 feel 到自己40歲可能個人會想穩定啲。所以我而家呢一刻我仲有呢個膽量去 try new things。 maybe this is the time. Because 你可能人越大個越驚 take risk 嘅時候，你可能嗰時就會覺得都係有個月薪好啲，都係有一個穩定嘅
salary
they give you the schedule， 你唔使諗太多，你唔使喺度又 casting 又識導演又唔知邊個嚟喺好似出邊變咗出邊好似嚟你要自己去 outload 啊，你要自己去揾 opportunity。So that's what you have to leave。But then I realized like that was the door， 嗰個門啊，係啊。And then I always had like a 演唱會嘅 dream ever since I was 4, right？咁所以我又喺度諗，do I still try？
因為嗰陣時你冇係歌星約㗎嘛，
冇啊，
但係你自己出歌嘅喎係，你自己出定係公司幫你出㗎？
冇啊，全部自己出㗎。Like from Casada， 每一個都係自己揼錢，好貴啊，係啊。But
你拍得好好啊！我知道你自己自編自導嘅係咪？自演。
有一個係咯 ，like 尖叫 ，because it was such an intimate，it was like 講緊男女兩公婆嘅嗰種 intimacy。咁嗰個 like the storyline I've seen and I've like thought about it and I could picture everything。咁嗰個就自導自演咯。But 之後我發覺原來你又做導演又做演員又做監製即係你又要催大家嗰個喎，跟住你又要 make sure all the lighting is good and then you make sure you look good and you make sure your energy is good and you make sure your dance is good. It's just like 好難 enjoy 嗰個 moment。所以有時又唔可以話乜都自己做晒，因為你自己 enjoy 唔到個 moment 咯。I think some people are okay with that. I don't care about the process. I just want to get it done. 但係我又唔使咁辛苦嘅，所以之後我都冇再導啦。Or if 我將來會 be a director, I might not act. So I can really get into it and put 第二個腦 on, which is the analytical mind, instead of the like feeling and bringing in the mood and everything. 但係嗰下其實我老公 really asked me。因為我都喺度諗34歲先喺度 start 你個歌星嘅 career，like 仲要跳唱喎，你明唔明啊？跳唱都係嗰啲13、14女團 and like 17歲。And then he was like， 嗱你啱啱嚟香港 ，you gave up everything, right？ You gave up everything at home in New York and。你嚟到呢度啦 ，you didn't have money, you didn't have connections, you didn't have anything, but you had a dream and you're willing to give up everything for that dream。咁而家到你34歲啦 ，you have a little bit of connection, you have a little bit money saved up, you have the ability finally to make your dream come true. So what's stopping you? And I was just like,
oh, so good, Danny.
Good job, Danny.
Good job, Danny.
He's like, what's stopping you? And I'm like.Gosh, I think it's only just me. 我驚人哋點樣睇 It's like the fear of man, right?
Yeah.
And then 我就諗啦，如果我到70歲 like when we're 70, 我哋30幾歲好 young 嘅啫喎 right? I was like, wow, you could have done anything you want to start a new career, whatever. 咁嗰下，因為佢講咗呢一樣嘢 I was like, you know what? Let's do it. 咁跟住就係啦，開始去計劃自己出歌啊，知好多嘢做 because 你識填詞人啊，識音樂人啊，編曲啊，作曲啊 like and then everything like you're also asking people 幾時可以有呢個，幾時可以有you're like 催緊人啊 and stuff like that and then 一個 MV it takes so much。 所以我呢4年都係好似一年出一首歌 because 每一個 MV it's so much work， 每首歌每個 MV but it's been so satisfying， 因為無論
因為係自己做啊嘛，你有人幫你安排，你就會覺得OK， I just have to be there， 我排完舞就 OK 啦。
係啦，
當你自己落手落腳嘅時候，你就會覺得 my goodness what happened？
Yes, when you have to manage everything， but then 你有啲歌你會 be so proud of， 例如我而家睇翻 Casada， I was like，girl, you look good。
真係好好啊！你啱啱like wow, she's hot。
Yeah, I was like, oh, I'm hot。
係咪我都會我都撐 she's hot。 Yeah.
It's like, girl, that's a good memory that you're leaving for yourself.
Yeah.
And then Casada 嘢講 like longing to be married, right? Casada means like I'm married in Spanish。咁所以I also
都未結婚喎，你嗰陣時係咪咧？
嗰時未，但係就係嗰個結咗婚未咧？
好似未啊，結咗未咧？
好似結咗啦，
結咗啦，
係咯，我38嗰時34，係咯33，跟住我30歲結婚嘅，so 結咗啦，但係 you know 好多 like BG dancey sexy music is not about marriage. It's about like being hot for someone or like having a sexy moment. But in my songs, I really try to bring some godly messages, things that we really should celebrate, and then bring that into the secular world. Where 個 visual 好似好靚，但係我希望啲歌詞係有一啲更加 deep 嘅 message，大家可以唱咯，係啊。
Very good， 因為唔好話就係你，我覺得每個女人都 long for that。Am I good enough moment? Or am I sexy? Or 會㗎嘛，每一個女人都會有一個咁嘅感覺。哎呀，唔知靚唔靚咧？哎呀，唔知我想咁樣啊。即係 they have that moment. But 個個話你，哎呀點樣 keep 到咁 fit? I work hard.
I work out.
You should work out.
Discipline.
Discipline. Which is fine. 有啲人 I mean, it's that moment of saying you guys should do it too. If you want this, go do it.
Do it for you.
Do it for you and nobody else. 即係唔好因為其實尤其是亞洲人咧，好偏哇你好肥啊，哇你咁瘦嘅，哇你咁樣嘅，
哇你着呢件衫啊
咁 Are you comfortable? 你自己舒唔舒服？我覺得每一個人唔好俾任何人影響到你，因為其實依家説話太攻擊啦。即係雖然我哋話對我哋嚟講冇咗狗仔隊，冇咗依啲好以前好攻擊性嘅嘢，但係依家網絡更加恐怖。It's terrifying.
Yeah, it's like cancel culture. 你做少少嘢錯 ，you could just be gone.
所以但係我成日話 ，do it for you, do it for you. 你想瘦咪減肥咯，健康啲咯，
你想 fit 啲，
你想 fit 啲咯，但係你肥我亦都唔覺得有咩問題。You are you。
有啲人又肥得好靚 ，you know what I'm saying? Like all the curves and they're very proud of voluptuous, like kind of like 度度都有啲脂肪，some jiggle, natural jiggle is good。因為有啲人又硬晒。
我成日話唔好俾任何人影響到你，所以我都話。That's like God helped me a lot as well, right? 即係我成日話我唔係逼任何人去做任何信仰，but you find that right thing, then you know it's right because we're all different in our own ways. 即係我以前我都會追求嘅 ，I want to be this, I want to be that. Yes, God 都話 then you still have to work for it. Work for what you want.
Yes, work hard.
Work hard for what you need.
Yes.
The next, if you pray, God will help. Right?
But are you ready when the door opens for you?
So 我都話，我成日話每一個人有一個信仰啊，it helps you be whom you want to be. Right?
And I think the most amazing thing about God is when you know your identity in Him. 當你知道你係佢好 precious 嘅 daughter, somehow, 你一路諗when I'm so hard on myself or when I compare myself to people, it like really break God's heart. 即係如果你有兩個仔 and then they keep comparing themselves to each other. 但係好得意喎 because they're so different, right? And then their character is so different, their personality, and then 佢哋叻乜嘢唔叻乜嘢 so different. So when they keep comparing, it just like you just breaks your heart. 係啦，所以我成日喺返神嗰個同我個 relationship 入邊咧 when I can see myself as a daughter and that I'm loved and I'm accepted. So when I'm very hard on myself or when I'm like envious or comparing myself, it's like God always brings it back like you were fearfully and wonderfully made. Like 你喺媽媽個肚嘅時候 I was forming you and I was creating my own masterpiece. 所以你 can you see you the way I see you? Can you see how beautiful you are? And then those moments you're just like, thanks, Daddy.
What do you say? Before I gave birth to Roman, I've always had this. I should do this, do that, or I gave myself, this is whom I want to be. This is the mother I want to be. How do you foresee yourself? 你點樣睇? Okay, once I give birth to little baby, no one knows the sex yet, right?
Yeah, no one.
Tell me. No, anyways, but no one knows the sex. But him or her, how do you plan to be? Or foresee yourself being? 因為我亦都係有講過呢個問題。我覺得小朋友 even though 你自己有嗰個信仰，你唔可以逼佢哋有呢個同一個信仰。Okay, because my husband was the same way of 佢 parents 係。咁有時你逼得你太緊咧 you kind of like no.
Yeah, you get rebellious.
Yeah, you get rebellious. I want my own way.
Yeah.
你又要好小心去處理。
係。
咁你會去點樣處理，或者你點去 What do you see yourself? How do you want to parent your kid?
I think because I'm very analytical, 我覺得我會一路去 observe 我個 BB 咯。Like 其實我一定知道佢有啲嘢係叻嘅，有啲嘢係冇咁叻嘅。And I'm not gonna force them to be good in everything, because it's just impossible. 咁我反而係I feel like I'm those parents that, of course, when they're like 1歲, all they do is poop and eat. And sleep, right? But when they start getting older, 佢哋個 personality 或者佢哋係某一種嘅 energy， 咁我諗我會 try to nurture 佢嘅 energy 去做一啲適合佢做嘅嘢咯。係啊，跟住 I feel like I'm not gonna try to stress them too out. I'm not gonna try to stress them out too much， 因為我細個又係好 independent. No one really taught me a lot, or ask me to do certain things. 我細個中學又係自己考嘅，跟住大學又係自己考，乜都係自己計條數讀唔 like can I afford to go to this college? Can I get 獎學金？咁即係全部都係我自己去計。好成熟咯，你不嬲，即係你 you were brought up that way， 你。 No, I think just like 冇乜人，其實我家姐哥哥都好 introvert 啊。佢哋兩個都好中意自己一個喺，即係哥哥中意打機啊，睇周星馳電影啊。My sister was very into like fine arts and computer science, so she's always programming at home, and I was like， 即係我會好中意識朋友咯。
Yeah.
But then at the same time, I was always very self-aware. Like you don't watch your back, someone's gonna eat you. You can get yourself in danger. 係啊 so I was always like watching my own back.
Yeah.
咁 so I wonder if my baby will be like 好 self-aware. Because 如果佢係一個好 self-aware 嘅人咧 they're already hard enough on themselves.
Yeah.
你反而要 hey, that's okay.
Yeah.
You don't have to be so hard on yourself. Like maybe I need to teach them to show more grace to themselves. Fail 咗未下次 try hard 咯 you think about why you didn't do well.
But you didn't have any trauma before to make you， 因為你係我覺得人係 you need that trauma。其實我係好幸福嘅。I've always been I need you, mom. Like I need my mother. Like now my sister, my mom. I've never been like I need you. I'm not as independent as you.
Oh wow, okay.
Because 因為我哋係唔係
好 close 嘅你哋 ，okay.
Close 到不得。
That's like Danny 同佢屋企人好 close. Yeah.
Tell me yes or no. Like 我自己選擇唔到啊，即係我係嗰啲人嚟㗎。But但都係哇咁勁嘅。
我要自己喺度諗咯。
你係咪 is there no trauma or 只不過你 you brought up 就係。This is how 我哥又唔同我傾偈，我自己玩咯，我自己整咯，呢樣嘢。Was there anything that made you? I mean, it's a good thing.
Yeah.
Of course, it's a good thing. But it must be 點解咁 strong 嘅咧？可以
I think I've always felt alone. But then because 我好容易識朋友，即係感恩我係 extroverted.
Yeah.
因為如果我又好 feel alone and then 我又好 introvert， 咁 I don't know what would have happened， 但係我又好中意關心人喎。
Yeah.
我由細到大細，點解冇一個阿妹啊細佬啊咁我就可以
照顧佢哋？
家姐去同你一齊玩啊，家姐請你去食雪糕啊。Like me and my brother and sisters, like 有咩嗌救命 ，everyone's there.
Yeah.
But then like chatting 啊 caring 啊，oh how are you feeling babe 冇
㗎。但係係咪年紀好大嘅咧？爭好遠咧？我
家姐大我6年咯，哥哥大我4年，係爭啲嘅。Like if 我哥哥係大我1年2年，or if my sister was like 大我2-3年，I think we would have been closer。佢大我6年喎，即係佢每一次喺佢 high school， 我先至仲喺 elementary school， 係啊。跟住我家姐又好 introvert， 係啊。佢中意自己喺度畫畫。
You're the talkative in the house。你聽到嗰啲定話你唔同我哋講？
但我太自知之明啦 ，I'm too analytical。即係我會知道我咁喺度嘈 ，everyone's gonna get very annoyed。所以我又自己去揾自己嘅 activities 啊。I think once I hit like high school， I was like never home。之後又會同呢個朋友去唔知邊度啊，呢個朋友去睇電影啊，呢個朋友屋企做功課。Because I didn't like to be alone。咁就由細到大 ，I think my friends were my family。I always really open up to my friends and I like love my friends and 我係嗰啲為朋友兩血插刀啊 ，like I would like 落刀山咩上咩海咩上刀山落下海。
我明你想講，你哋明嘅 ，OK， 我都係咁，
你哋都明嘅，
我都係咁嘅。
I feel you, girl。咁樣咯 ，so I'm really grateful。尤其是喺after you know I received Jesus into my life， 跟住你家又開始 build 你一啲嘅 same values 嘅朋友 ，like Janice is one of like 由頭到尾。Like one of my closest sisters and
Janice was my high school. I met her during high school. 中學。
She was in your high school?
No, we were in other high school. She was in one and I was in one, but we've known each other ever since for a long time.
Really? She is, I think, like an angel. She's one of the sweetest people. 我冇嬲過佢㗎。10幾年朋友嬲唔到。I'm always like, she's perfect.
She's perfect.
She's so gentle. And 但係佢好得意嘅喎。佢 gentle， 但係佢成日會撩你。Babe, is there something wrong? Can you tell me about it? 即係佢會好 care about how you're doing.
Yeah.
所以 I love the feelers. I love the introverted feelers in my life. 係啊。反而有時啲人同你太相似咧，又會撞咯。即係有啲人好 loud 啊，好 whatever. But now I'm just like, I think 人越大你就會 like let people be themselves, right? Let their personality shine, because God created us so different.
同埋使乜Mick 你中意我啊，你中意我咪中意我咯 ，no effort, right?
Yeah.
Friend 到就 friend， 同埋可能我哋年紀大咗，you don't try so hard.
Yes, you don't try with 嗰種 effort 咯。I do feel like 有啲人。好似我睇到你同 Janet 嗰個 episode， 佢話佢永遠都唔會揾人噶嘛。Some people you do have to make the effort。你知道佢唔會揾你 ，but she'll be there for you。So you always have to be like, hey girl, how are you？
我就係喺個 friendship 入邊就係嗰個點啊？你哋做緊乜嘢啊？不如我哋出嚟食飯咯。OK， 我係嗰啲嚟嘅。
好需要呢個人啊。If not, you'll never see each other。
我就係嗰啲兩肋插刀 ，but I'm like, but otherwise I rely on my sister, my mom, my husband. Like I need their help. Like literally, I need you. Yeah. 但我又唔驚自己一個人喎，好奇怪嘅。
你又 OK 自己一個人？你試過自己去旅行未啊
？All the time.
Oh my gosh, I cannot.
我以前好高峰每一套劇之後咧，我真係要離開下香港，去揾翻自己。咁我就會 my favorite spot would be going to LA. I rent a car, Airbnb. I just drive.
I
sit by the beach and I just do me. I don't know. It's just my place to go to.
Wow. I keep thinking, well, like, what if I get mugged? What if I get like raped? What if I can't? 我好驚自己去旅行㗎。唔知點解係啊，因為嗰個旅行嘅地方，我覺得有啲危險啊。就 cause I don't know，cause 我太過即係太過保護。
你諗得太多咯。
係啊，但係我 from New York 咧 ，you always have to watch your back. You're like, oh shoot, that guy's crossing the street， 行慢啲先。我掉頭走，幾時掉頭走啊？所以我係諗100樣嘢嗰啲人嚟嘅。
所以係好攰嘅。 好攰嘅。
會咯，所以有個老公好大隻隻啊，跟住佢又好簡單啊 ，very simple like thinking 咁。就大家好舒服咯，其實我已經諗晒啦啲嘢。
我唔係啦，你幫我啦 ，plan everything for me.
Is John the planner?
No, I'm the planner.
Oh, you're the planner.
Yeah.
咁 how do you feel that 你哋係好 balance each other? Do you guys balance? Are you guys quite opposite or?
We're both loud. That's why Roman and Regan is so loud.
Yeah, they are kind of loud.
They're loud kids. I'm sorry to say, but they're happy. You know, I read research saying, you know, the loudest kids are the happiest kids.
They express themselves
because they feel safe.
Okay.
They feel safe.
But that's also personality.
Yeah.
Some people feel safe. They're like,
yeah, no.
But
my kids are loud in church. You hear them like, mommy. But you know, that's how we are a loud family.
Yeah.
佢大決定我會俾佢做咯 but I do the planning, I do the house, I do every other things.
Yeah.
And yeah, we just work it out.
He's quite vocal too. 我睇你哋兩個個 podcast, I was like, because usually John Z doesn't talk much and at least.
Oh no, he talks a lot.
Oh really?
He talks more than me, but his job is about talking, right?
Oh yeah.
We have days when we get home, we just like, let's just watch TV.
Yeah, let's not talk.
Let's just sit there together. We just hold hands and we're like, 食唔食雪糕啊？好啊，得啦。You know, we have 好攰㗎。You know, we wind down together sometimes. Yeah.
Danny's very introverted. 即係所以 he really needs his alone time. 但係我真係好中意即係 when we're both kind of stressed, like, hey, let's go for a walk. And 我哋好中意去海邊 or like 公園 just like have a walk and just talk about life, what's on our mind, what's on our heart, and then how are we to each other, like, hey babe, how are we doing, is there anything I can do better, like, yeah.
我哋有時係傾唔夠偈，有時我哋send俾大家好多 encouraging moments, because Christina and James are marriage counselors.
Oh,
well.
yay! They're wonderful.
So we need like 佢記得我哋有時忘記咗同大家傾偈，因為大家太忙碌啦。係。我做緊好多大家做
especially you're a doer
工作咁佢又做緊好多嘢，有時真係好似你咁嘅，好似 Danny 咁就係 we both need to shut down. I don't want to talk, but that's how sometimes 佢谷咗好耐，我又唔係突然間會講 I just feel sad then, and then he'll know 做咩事啊咁樣。到嗰陣時我又唔想講喎，你明唔明嗰個感覺係啊？
有時要即係俾對方一個空間 when you get into that space and then something opens up.
因為阿 John 係講 he needs to say it and then 即刻想氹翻我吧 I'm like it doesn't work like that for me. 即係我係 I need time.
Yeah.
你俾時間我去 digest 先 and then I'll talk to you.
Okay.
即係我哋盡量兩個都唔想令到大家瞓覺前唔開心嘅，但我有時真係Give me time to think. 我唔係嬲你啊 but 我要 digest 咗，因為我覺得人咧有時係講嘢好心急，而我唔想講一啲傷害到你嘅嘢，因為我實在太愛你。I love you too much, and I don't think it's right to not think about my words.
Yes.
Yeah, but he's like 佢想去解決好快，but I'm a person like give me time. I need to digest.
我哋之前做 marriage counseling, we call this the rhino and the hedgehog. 咁個 rhino 就係嗰個 when you have conflict, 我要即刻知道問題係乜嘢 and then let's 解決。And then the hedgehog is like 嗰啲 jing, like a little porcupine, 全部啲針出嚟 like I need to quiet time and I need to process. And then 我先至可以 come back. So I thought I was the rhino and Danny is the hedgehog, 但原來佢係個 rhino, I'm the hedgehog.
係啊。
Interesting. Well, it comes certain things. If it's very deep things, then I need to process.
Yeah.
所以 no, that's good. 起碼你同佢講 okay, I think I need a day or two.
Yeah.
Or
我又唔會拖佢咁耐嘅，因為佢會心煩煩，佢就會Are you ready to talk? I was like, yeah. And then we'll come out first. I love you. I'm sorry。
但
要我成日話，兩公婆冇隔夜仇嘅，只不過點樣去 process。但係我哋真係好少嗌交。
Okay，
我哋從來即係都係講一兩樣嘢嘅啫。We don't argue.
Because there's a lot of love. 好多嘢其實有時係個語氣啫嘛。語氣I mean to say this, but I didn't mean the tone in which I。
所以我依家俾你係一個小貼士，因為有咗小朋友之後咧，就會有好多唔同嘅諗法，兩公婆嘅唔同諗法。我覺得係你想去點樣讀，佢想去點樣，即係其實係有依啲嘅，或者係。原來佢嘅壓力又同你嘅壓力唔同嘅喎，其實佢可能當佢揾錢嘅時候，你又覺得點解唔可以咁樣咧？即係其實原來真係要溝通多啲，而要去睇下個小朋友需要啲乜嘢咯。因為 we do have that argument sometimes. So
about how to raise the kids, right?
School 其實係一個好大嘅 money, family expenses.
Yeah, expenses.
It becomes a lot. 其實係㗎。
Are you guys more in terms of like finances? Are you guys more like separate or very like together?
We work together as a family.
Okay, that's
we work
good.
Together.
That's good. 我同 Danny 有時會 separate 多少少。So I feel like。
我覺得有咗小朋友之後就唔同啦。我哋之前都係㗎，會 separate 少少。But
once you have kids, the expenses are
真係㗎。But you'll learn to love them, and then you'll learn to see the journey of it. Like every day is a different learning curve. 即係好似今日都係 ，like Roman will come back to me say, because I didn't pick him up, I had a whole day of work.
Yeah,
Mommy. Everyone laughed at my hair today. They didn't like my hairstyle. I go, and then we leave messages because he was using our yaya's phone.
Yeah.
It's okay, son. Do you like it?
Yeah. Do you like it?
Yes. Then it's fine.
Yeah.
I go, yeah, that's how it is. That's how the world is. Everyone has their own opinions. I go, but those are simple things, son.
Yeah.
It's the hair.
Yeah. Sometimes
even
it's
though
okay
I hate it, I'm like,
different.
John, stop cutting my son's hair. Like he has to go take him to a haircut every 2 weeks. You know those stuff. You know?
Yeah.
But I even tell you like it, then it's fine. Mommy, daddy says it's okay. I go, we're the most important people too, so it's fine if you like it. And those are different things, learning curves, or there's gonna be good days and bad days. Yeah.
I'm just kind of scared of the baby days where she only cries.
She? Are you hinting?
Or he? Oh no, I think I gave it up. Okay, she.
Yay!
好難啊！一講英文咧好難，因為中文就係佢啦。
We got it. We got her.
Good job.
This episode 要出嚟先啊 before 佢生 BB.
Oh no!
But anyways, congratulations.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
It's gonna be a little princess.
I long for a girl.
Oh.
No. I mean, I'm very happy with 2 boys.
Yes.
But 女仔生女仔係好明白。
I always connect with girls more too.
Yeah.
所以我其實第一胎
真係會返屋企多啲，會問候你爸爸媽媽多啲。
係咪啊？
我都有叫John, you have to call your 婆婆 or do this. 男仔係 they love, but 唔係成日好識表達。
哦，唔係啊 ，Danny 係every day call FaceTime his parents, FaceTime his sister. 所以我哋係有時我覺得好似 I'm more the masculine role, and then he's so loving towards his family.
Oh, that's so good.
係啊，所以有時望住佢 I'm like, I need to call my mom. I need to 阿媽 how are you doing?
That's good.
Yeah.
實有個一個突嘅
balance 咯，呢個就係。咁你話你啲仔係你要 remind 佢哋。
要㗎。I always remind him. 依家我有時好似女咁湊佢哋㗎。記住啦，Mommy is the most important people in your life.
Scary, mommy.
No, I do that. You love me forever. And for
do they get it?
No, 依家梗係識啦。Of course, I love you forever.
Oh.
I need to sleep with you forever. John's like, what are you teaching my son?
Creepy mom.
Creepy mom, but
yeah. Danny just keeps saying I'm dead meat.
You're dead meat.
Yeah.
好冧嘅。
He's like, oh no, if the daughter's like you, I'm just going to say yes to everything. And then I was like, that's why I'm going to tell the daughter that everything you say yes to doesn't mean yes. It means yes only when mommy says yes. Daddy said all the ice cream, all the candy you can eat. No. Mommy has to say that. So
最緊要身體健康 but right?
Yeah. Of course you can have a candy sometimes, but it's like Halloween 嚟嘅。
我都係 control 佢㗎。
係啊，要啊，小朋友。
But as well said, you just want them 一出世就係 wish them 身體健康 healthy.
And they could express themselves.
Yeah. Just
and they could
wish them the best.
Who God created them to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think is at the end of the day, it's like I just pray that they're a kind human being.
Yeah.
Right? That they actually care for other people's well-being, also themselves, and just be a kind human being.
我成日話 其實媽咪唔係話逼你要做好每一樣嘢 just be a good person。即係我同阿 John 都係 we sit here, we want to have them to be kind, kind-hearted people.
Sharing,
generous. 唔好咁大壓力要逼死你讀書 but you know 其實你做一個好人你都唔會衰得去邊咯。You will strive. You will find what you're good at.
Exactly. Good path is kind of not as important as their character. So I got that like faith has like the values of the Bible or the values of like God. I feel like 我哋盡量除咗教我哋 try to have those qualities, right? Like the fruit of the spirit.
Yeah.
Kindness, gentleness, faithfulness, self-control, joy, peace, love. 即係你都希望 the more you can grow in God, the more it will be instilled into them. 因為小朋友好叻 They're gonna watch you more than what you say and what you teach. It's like, Mommy, I'm watching you.
Yeah. I tell John that all the time. You want them to be. You be careful what you do and say.
Yeah.
And he's like, always me. I'm not blaming you, but I'm saying. But thank you. But before we end, give us some encouraging words because we need more of this.
Yeah. 我覺得而家呢個時代咧太容易 so many distractions。係啊，我覺得even if you're extrovert, you need some time alone. And for me, it's like journaling and trying to figure out where am I in my life right now. Am I happy? Do I want to improve on something? 好似你頭先咁講 if you want to grow, everyone can grow. But are you willing to put the hard work into it? Having discipline, I think is one of the very important things in my life right now. 咁所以我覺得 yeah, you can do anything that you want, actually. Of course, as long as it doesn't like harm other people. But it's never too late to start something. You're doing so many things. Trying new things. 所以你憑住你自己嘅性格，你憑住你自己個 desires of your heart，咁你就繼續去行咯。Even if you're going through like a really tough time, I feel like you said before, there's seasons. There's seasons where you're quite in a dark place, but that's when you also allow people to maybe come in or allow God to come in and show you why you are in a dark place. And just know that like the dark season is not always dark. After winter is always spring. So let it pass, let it come to pass and know that you will definitely go through it. Yeah, always have hope.
唔好放棄，真係大家唔好放棄。You know, it's not it's tough years, but don't give up. Don't give up on your dreams.
Yeah.
係好辛苦㗎。
Yeah.
人生就係咁樣。
Yeah.
要學識。
Yeah.
You know, you ride with it.
Exactly.
Good luck.
Yay. Good luck, babe. Girl. So happy you're doing this. I love it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yay.
Yay.